Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mike.
It's Jasmina.
It's Jen.
All right, we're talking about funerals a lot today, and it's one crazy funeral story to another, and this it boggles my mind. Did you know I saw this in Friends? There was an episode where you know Ross pretended to die and had to throw a funeral for himself to see how many people care for him. So it's a mocking thing, right? It's a satire. You don't think it happens in real life, but it does. So this woman, 44-year-old,
she's from Brazil, and her name's Vera Lucia da Silva. She just wanted to have her own funeral.
It was her life dream.
For 14 years.
Have a funeral for herself.
I always had a life dream of owning an elephant.
What's on your bucket? What's the number one thing on your bucket list?
On my bucket list?
Yeah.
It has to do with food. It always has to do with food. Yeah.
Like eating the most expensive something?
Like I want to, there's a place in South America that's supposed to have the best succulent pig in the world. I want to go there and I want to eat all of it.
Would you die for it though?
Would I die for it?
Yeah. I mean, this girl's dying for no reason.
No. If I knew someone's like, hey, after that suckling pig, we're gonna like kill you. No, I would not. There's other things more important than suckling pig. This lady, she literally wanted to have her own funeral so she could like have people come. And I guess the intent was good. Like she wanted people to celebrate, I guess, her life.
I think she wants to experience the funeral while she's alive. Like she doesn't want it to happen only when she dies. And I find that bizarre. Because
do you really get to experience your own funeral after you die?
Maybe she feels like she has some kind of connection, because I know later on she's like, oh, I love experiencing other people's funerals. I just want to go hope.
Yeah, she says she always goes to these ceremonies.
It's kind of, I guess she feels like this is a really special time to do this in her life because celebrate the dead.
I'm sorry, I can't understand it.
Yeah, well, her day went through pretty kind of weirdly. So she actually went to a funeral parlor and they did her death makeup and she laid in a coffin,
which was donated to her for free. Yeah.
And she basically didn't move the whole day. She just lay there. Sometimes she cracked up laughing because she invited all her friends and relatives, who most of them were like, this is kind of ridiculous.
I find that really nice that they supported her for what she wanted to do, because this was her life dream.
I don't think they supported her. I feel like she was trying to get them to support her for like 5 years or something. Yeah. And then her husband was like so against the idea, but finally he agreed to it somehow.
And then she basically was like, only time she moved was she was thirsty, she drank something, otherwise she just kind of lay still. Some people took it seriously. Some people were crying because they saw that scene. I guess it's too real for them. And then some of them were just laughing, making jokes, and then she ended up cracking up. My question is, how did she go to the bathroom?
She probably just held it in.
She drank water continuously.
From 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yeah. How did she pee with all that flour laying on top of her? Did she wear a diaper?
Did she pee in the coffin?
That's what I'm saying. There's still like a diaper.
Well, you know when people are dead, it comes out.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
How do you even know that?
Like, I don't know. I think I learned in school.
No, because she does like random facts on her channel, right? So she probably read this somewhere.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Thank you, Jasmina, for that.
But yeah, she also wore like a full-length white lacy gown, and she was like all dressed up, all made up.
Yeah, it's just like how a regular funeral would be.
But the most creepy thing about it was that at the end of this funeral, she asked the coffin lid to be closed, and she asked people to carry her around.
She enjoyed the feeling of that.
I mean, I'm surprised she wasn't like, hey, can you lower me into the ground?
Bury me too.
Yeah, bury me a little bit.
Just like, let me die, might as well.
Like, oh my god.
She says she's not ready to die yet.
I don't know, I feel like they were taking light of a pretty serious situation. Like people's deaths.
A lot of funeral talk today, so this one, let us know your thoughts on this story. Thanks for watching, everybody. See ya.
Bye.